Welcome.
That feels so weird to say, right?
Who?
We've been talking about this for like months.
Honey, half a year.
Oh yeah, it's been that long. But welcome to our channel, y'all. We are so excited to kickstart LiveLight, y'all. It's about to be a journey. We're excited. Make sure you like, comment, tell us what you think, y'all, for real. Subscribe. And also click that little bell so you'll get notifications of when we drop new content on YouTube. Not only YouTube, add us on Facebook, LiveLight, add us on Instagram at @live_light. Okay? We'll have some good old inspiration stuff going on there, you know, flyers dropping. Wait, we do got a flyer dropping. Tell them about our services, girl.
So we have this new service. It's gonna be Good Morning Text. So every morning, we'll send you a daily inspiration.
Yes.
You know, we have Sprinkle of Jesus, but you're gonna have us now, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, how you doing? Let's kickstart your day.
Okay.
Let's live life to the fullest.
Okay.
Because we weren't meant to be mediocre.
No.
And sometimes we need a little push to get through the
day. Baby, you ain't basic.
Come on.
You ain't basic, so remember who you are. Beat your face and get us again.
Come on, put the lashes on.
Look a little. Flower.
Come,
get us together.
Come on.
So yeah, we're excited about that.
So Jill, listen. What? Everybody's gonna ask.
Are they gonna answer this?
What does it mean to live light?
Oh, everybody, yeah. Okay. Let me tell y'all, I like this question, y'all. I don't really know how we came up with Live Light. I think one of us just said it one day, and it kind of just stuck. It just stuck. Just because basically, like, you go through stuff in life, and as you go on through life, you struggle as you succeed, as you just go with life as it comes. You pick up stuff along the way. Some of the stuff that you pick up, you keep because you need it, and some of the stuff you pick up, sometimes God is like, all right, let me have that because that's a little heavy. So Live Light is basically just going through that process of unpacking the stuff you no longer need, unpacking the stuff that hurts, unpacking the stuff that's uncomfortable to talk about, whether it's conversations or situations. Sometimes it's people, you know? Sometimes people are heavy and you gotta learn how to,
I love you.
I love you, baby, you know?
But like you said,
carry on. So yeah, you'll be heavy as long as you decide to continue to carry the heavy stuff.
True.
All right, and some of the stuff you go through, whether it was abuse or just whatever it was, like, it's rough, and you don't realize how sometimes you internalize those things. And so our process is just learning how to live light, because when you learn how to live light, you can manage your anxiety, you can manage your depression a little bit easier.
Even manage day-to-day life, though.
That's true.
Because, I mean, not everybody is always dealing with depression or dealing with anxiety.
That's true, too, yeah.
But, I mean, there's everyday life struggles that people don't necessarily talk about.
Yeah.
For some people, they're really heavy.
Yeah, facts. So, yeah, we know, like, with social media, too, like, people be on here crying. And, like, life happens, and, you know, like, you cry, but, baby, I can't cry on camera. That's just not my...
We might get emotional some days.
I might get emotional some days, but, like, you're not going to ever see a thumbnail of us sitting up here crying.
That's just not us.
It's not us, because we kind of want to come at this situation from a different perspective. You don't battle life. You don't battle anxiety. You don't battle depression. You conquer it. And you conquer it because you were created to be a conqueror. The Bible says, nay, in all these things you are more than a conqueror because he loves you.
True.
Okay, so if you were created to conquer, why are you battling depression and losing? Yeah, I don't know. Think on that.
It was just waiting for an answer.
Think on all those things, okay? Think on all those things. So yeah, that's our whole mission, I guess. It's just to help people through the process of living light and unpacking, and even though that's hard, right?
True. I mean, because a lot of times we're always told to let stuff go.
Yeah.
But we're never taught how to let things go.
That's true.
So now we got us dealing with not only our issues, but generational issues.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, you carrying their suitcase and you got your suitcase on the other hand.
Yeah.
And the wheels is falling off. Because don't nobody tell you how to, okay, let's let this go. This is not your issue.
That's true.
Don't take ownership of this.
That's true.
So, I mean, it's a daily process for us too, though.
That is.
I mean, we're still learning how to not carry what mama and them did, what daddy and them did. I mean, what your grandpa and your grandma and them did.
I know for me, my hardest part is carrying what I did.
Truth.
Because I don't ever give myself grace to struggle. I don't ever give myself grace to say, okay, Jill, you messed up, but it's okay. So I guess with all of that, like...
Because at the end of the day, we're our hardest critics.
That's true.
So...
That's true.
Giving yourself grace, that's a...
Yeah, and I had to teach myself to be kind to myself. Like, why I'm gonna text you, I'm like, girl, you're great, you're not horrible, you this, that, and the third. But I'm looking at myself in the mirror talking about, I hate my life, you're stupid. Like, why would you make this mistake? No, baby.
True. It's out of order. Because, I mean, the Bible says you have to love God, then love yourself, and then love others.
Yeah.
So how am I giving you grace?
That's
true grace.
That's
if I'm
true.
not giving myself grace.
That's true. And I think a vital key to this whole process of living light is God. Like, you can't do it without him.
No.
You really can't. And I think, like, sometimes people think, like, so religiously when it comes to God. And, like, it's just a set of rules that you have to follow and a set of things that you can't do. And it's not really the case. It's all about a relationship, right?
True. I mean, because if there's no relationship, then you really have nothing. Because at the end of the day, he gives us free will and a choice.
Yeah.
So... love is a choice. So if I choose to say, okay, Lord, I'm gonna go hard after you.
Facts.
And he says, okay, well, if you're going hard after me, all you have to do is give me the heavy stuff.
Facts.
I mean, he says, take my yoke. it's light.
That's true.
So if we're in relationship,
That's true.
relationship, we give him our issues and we take his yoke. Why are we so heavy?
I think part of that is just not understanding having a relationship with God. That doesn't mean that you show up to prayer once a week and you show up to Bible study once a week and you go to church. That's not all that means. Because if you're only solely dependent on what you get when you attend church, what you gonna do when Bible study counsels? What you gonna do?
When you stuck having to pray in your house by yourself.
You gotta know how to get to Jesus.
Okay?
You better know.
Honey, I need to see the throne daily.
Daily, okay? Daily. So I think part of the vital things about having a relationship is just praying and reading the Bible regularly. That doesn't mean you gotta do it for 3 hours. Like, you gotta start small. This
5
lady,
minutes of power.
yeah, Aunt Titi was telling us about that 5 minutes, baby. If you get into that 5 minutes, good, challenge yourself to pray a good 5 minutes. You'll learn that 5 minutes is powerful. Your power 5. And before you know it, that power 5 will turn into
power 10,
power 10,
and power 15,
power 15.
And you out here praying for an hour.
Oh, hour! You like, dang, Jesus, y'all went to prayer last week. This is so off topic. I went to prayer last week. Y'all prayed 30 minutes straight, y'all. Straight. Hey, I looked at my phone. I said, oh my God, Jill. I prayed a whole 30 minutes uninterrupted. Oh my God. Like, that was a beautiful moment because I was holding strong to my power 5. Power 5. And that thing turned into power 30.
Well, come on, Lord.
Come on. But yeah, it all comes with relationship. And he's not mad if you only pray 5 minutes. Like, he's not angry. He's delighted to hear from you.
Yeah, that's good. Hold on, wait.
Oh my God.
We can't just go past that.
Oh my gosh.
She said he is delighted to hear from you. It makes his day.
He does.
That's good. Come on, it's a word.
But yeah, even if y'all, like, for real, sometimes I be like, Jesus, listen. Like, for real, like, I can't go into this, Father, in the name of Jesus. I mean, I go into that, sometimes, but sometimes when I be in the car and I just got off work and them kids, y'all, I love my students, but baby, some days the 10-year-olds defeat me, okay? And I have to get still somewhere and be like, Jesus, listen, be away in the wilderness.
The river in the desert.
Be a ride on their vines. All right? Whatever it is, Jesus. But for real, just understanding that God isn't like this extremely formal being. Like, you don't gotta go change and pull a robe and wash your face 12 times. And you don't have to do that to talk to him.
He's not for our ladies. right here.
Yeah, it really is.
He is right close up. And it's a simple conversation.
Very.
I mean, a lot of times religion makes prayer so difficult.
That's true.
I mean, the Lord hears me when I say, hey, Lord, so this is what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I feel. Like, I don't know how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna need you to come on in.
Reminds me that day Kayla was like, God, I'm angry.
Honey,
Sis was mad about her charger. Her brother stole her charger. She said, God, I'm angry.
this is what he did, and I don't know what to do about it.
Those are the realest prayers. When you're sitting there, I'm like, listen, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get the urge. Okay?
No.
Y'all know that song. I'm not the only person that know that song. Okay? I ain't even violent though. Okay? But sometimes I want to fight people. And I have to tell Jesus, listen.
And I mean, those are really the most intimate moments.
They really are. I think, honestly, I feel like they mean more than them little extra ones, you know?
To a certain extent, yeah. I mean, it all depends on where you are. And I mean, you have to...
Because if you gonna fake them extra moments,
He
and you tying the bow tie and the Honda and all of that, and
you don't hear that? It's racket.
It's just noise. It's just
Shut
noise. Especially if your life is in shambles and you ain't even said, Jesus, how I'm supposed to stop smoking cigarettes, but you want to get here and be all loud talking about tying the bow tie and the Honda and all this stuff. No.
True.
You gotta start where you are. You gotta be real before God. You can play in front of all of us, but
yeah, he can't make whole your mask.
honey, tell me, Karen.
He cannot make whole your mask.
Yeah, that's not, that don't even go for people playing in church. That's just all of us, to be honest. You can't say I want to live light and I want to get free from the heavy stuff if you still trying to mask it like you all got it put together. Like, I was so good at putting on a mask. I would beat my face good and buy my 24-inch hair and my heels, and I would walk in church like I had all this together. And one day Jesus was like, let me have that bundle. Let me have them real quick.
Honey, you can knock it on that door.
Let me have them bundles. Okay? Let me show you what you really look like so you can really begin to start handling stuff inside the masking.
True.
So live light, y'all.
Come on.
It's a decision.
A daily decision.
That's the cool thing about God, though. Like, you know, He gives you free will. He like, you want to hold it? Cool. I mean, I told you that you could cast it on me because I care. I told you that, but if you don't want to give it to me, keep it. But y'all, don't keep it.
Please, listen.
Get to
Listen, when he say, hey, give it to me. Come on.
it. Give it to him.
Like,
You gotta give it to him. Why you gonna pull your hair out? Why you gonna cut your hair off and dye pink?
man.
Instead of just giving it to the
Honey.
Why you gonna do all that? So you can just say, here, Jesus, look.
This is what it is. This is how I'm feeling.
Okay. Oh man, like I'm just keep it real with you. I'm angry. Like that's the realest prayer. We laughing because this little girl we know, she said that like she's 6, but that was so real. Jesus, I am angry. This is the way it happened. Some of us really need to give it before the Lord and say, God, I'm angry. This happened to me. Whenever it happened to me, I'm angry. How do I fix it?
And not, okay, so the whole thing about relationship too, not just I'm angry at the person, but Lord, I got some feelings against you right now.
Ooh.
Like, Lord, this is how I feel.
That's real. That's real.
Like,
that's real.
And I mean, in religion, we're always taught not to question God.
That's real.
And it's not questioning His will. It's saying, okay, well, Lord, I don't necessarily understand this, so bring understanding to me.
Yeah.
Like, what was this for?
Right.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me that perception is reality, but perception is only your reality.
True.
And how I perceive a situation is only going to be from my side until I say, Jesus, help me understand. You're never really going to see His mind about what it is that you went through. Sometimes you got to ask Him, what was I supposed to have learned from this? What do I take and what do I let go?
And a lot of times we go through different cycles because we never take the time to ask, well, Lord, what am I not learning? Like, what am I holding on to?
Yeah, because if you're having the same problem with everybody in your life, baby,
it's
you. Okay. Baby, it's you. It's you. You gotta be honest. You gotta be real. You gotta be open enough to say, like, I don't have it all the way together. Baby, I'm the toxic friend. Sometimes you gotta say that.
True.
I'm the friend in the group that tell everybody business. Help me, Jesus. Because you can keep it banned with God. You might not want to tell nobody else.
Keep my mouth shut.
I'm just saying, like, to be real, because I had to be honest too. Like, At one point in life, I was a toxic friend, and I had to go bad, y'all, a couple months ago and apologize to this girl from 2014 that I was friends with in college and tell her, like, baby, listen, I'm sorry. I was going through some stuff, and I wasn't, no. And I had a nerve to tell people I knew the Lord and was acting the, how you the only person in the group that know the Lord, but they called me the Velica. This is real. This is a true story. No, you got to go back and fix it.
True. But even now, like, I find myself, like, if I say, like, if I'm having a rough day and I say something that, like, rubs somebody the wrong way, like, especially friends and family, I have to stop and say, okay, well, Nadia, you were in the wrong, so go back and fix it. Like, daily, honey.
Daily. I do it to my students. They like, Miss Coleman, you had an attitude with me today. Baby, I'm sorry. No, just because I'm an adult, it ain't okay for me to talk to you. No, if you feel like how I talked to you wasn't okay for you, and your boundaries and your standards of how people should talk to you, let me apologize. And that means, too, that you got to set boundaries. If a child can look at me and say, I don't like how you talk to me, why am I letting these people walk around and talk to me crazy? Because you teach people how to treat you.
Come on.
So what I learned from that little boy is don't yell at him. You can say everything you need to say, but if you whisper and say, listen, I need you to sit down. It's all in his boundaries, and he's down. So, set you some boundaries too. Live light, set boundaries, because you don't want to take all the stuff off and then find it back on again.
Honey, because it's going to come back worse. It's going to come back worse. You thought well, I know this. I know how this works. I can deal with this.
That's true.
But I mean, you're going to get that and you're going to get some other stuff with it.
That's true.
Let's not do that.
Let's not. So, y'all, thanks for tuning in to our first episode of
Live Light.
Ooh. Yeah, like, we taking off some baggage because, we living life for the flight. We going somewhere.
Okay. We got places to go. Okay.
We got places to go. We got things to do. We got people to see, men to marry.
Come on. Children to have. Okay. Honey.
All right.
Houses to buy.
Houses, plural. To buy.
Businesses to open.
Period.
Come on.
Period. So, yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media.
Yes.
Live Light, Facebook, Instagram, period, live_light. Oh, make sure y'all text 94090, so y'all can get 90 good old daily inspiration messages. It's gonna be exciting. Oh, go to our website too.
Yes.
It's linked in our social media because I don't remember the handle off the top of my head. But it's linked in our social media, and I will have my good old blogs.
Come on, blogs.
Posted on there for those of y'all that like to read my sentiments.
Honey, they are good to me.
Ooh, child.
They are good to me.
Ooh, child. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you.